Alright, we're to the next step of this progress here. I've got this cut down to here. As you can see, there's about 3, maybe 4 little pinch welds there. And then we got pinch welds around there that we got to get out. I got that cut up across here. And there's a pinch weld. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. And I've got 1, 2, or 3 right across up here. Gotta get them out, and I'm sure there's some across there. I'm gonna have to get a smaller cut-off wheel or something, maybe a jigsaw. I can't cut all the way through there because there's a brace behind there I can't cut. Get this cut out. As I talked about earlier, there's that little piece that you gotta save. This part here has to come off. So here in a little bit, I'll get something and bend that up over there, and then probably cut this off in the back, straight across there, and then I can get the spot weld cutter in there. Now, got that cut out, and this is the way I've done it on the other side. And as you can see here, they do not put any primer. It doesn't look like it anyway from the factory on this stuff before they put their quarter panels on. All this down here was the same way whenever I put that piece of a quarter panel on it a few years back. And I went ahead and I wire brushed it all the way down to bare metal, and put some self-etching primer there, and then I sprayed about 3 or 4 coats of undercoating all over that, and the same for all there. And that's what I'm going to do up here before I put the quarter panel on. Let's get all that wire brushed down to metal, just cleaned up. And now this here, as you can see here, I've bent the outer drip rail a little bit, but mine does not have the stainless steel trim or aluminum trim, whatever it is on there. And I'm going to paint the edge of this on with the trim around the windows black. And my windows are going to be tinted pretty dark. I want it all to look like it's just one piece from here down. Because I've seen some where they tint the glass black and they paint this the same color as a car. And to me it just sticks out. It doesn't flow together well. So it looks better to me if that trim around the glass is painted black and this drip rail is painted black also. So I left these here so you can see what I'm doing. I took a cutoff wheel and I got right in the 45-degree angle there, or 90-degree angle, whatever, I'm sorry, and cut all the way through the quarter panel, cut that out. I cut this across, and then all this section here I cut out in pieces at a time so I could get to it without cutting into this part and screwing it up. Got that out, and I took a flat tip screwdriver and I got under here, and there's barely pried, and these parts here come up pretty easy because you know, it's 50-year-old metal, it's deteriorated some. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just take and bend these back and forth till they break off, and I'll get my little die grinder and grind down the weld that's there. And I'm going to get all that wire brushed out of there, and that area in there will, after I get the self-etching primer and the undercoat here, I'm going to run some tape over this and cover it up, and I'm going to go back and take some sandpaper, like some 80 grit, and sand this area back to bare metal, and then put weld-through primer all across there because the quarter panel slides in there. And it's a pain in the butt, but you got to get something and clamp them down in there and pull the quarter panel down tight into this area. And then it's got to be either get some, I can't remember that kind of glue they use. They're saying there's a glue now works good for gluing on quarter panels in newer cars. So that is an idea right now. Just for using that in the area, and the rest of it I will weld it for sure, because my opinion, I don't trust the glue. But if that's sucked down good and tight in there and I've got it holding tight like it needs to be, and all the rest of this is welded and everything's held in place, then I can go back and whatever clamps I've got here to hold that in there, I'll hold that down. I'll put the glue on it, and then we'll come back and straighten this up, and then it'll all be bodywork later. As you, I don't know if you can tell there, I've got it bowed out a little bit But it ain't no big deal. It's metal. It's gonna be painted, so I can get it flat again. Body work that. In the other area, I was talking about how I thought this had a trunk channel here. AMD does sell that piece by itself to replace if yours is rusted out, but my quarter panel has it all on there, so I don't have to worry about that part. Now, that brace that I was talking about there, it is not in this quarter panel, so I will have to save all that bracing right there. So that's why I'm having to draw out them little spot welds. That is about all I'm going to do tonight. It's humid as crap. Temperature ain't very hot. It's only 80 degrees, I think. Yeah, about 79. But Arkansas humidity. It's hot. I'm dirty and sweaty, and I'm not 30 years old anymore, so I get tired easy. But there's what we got so far for today. I'm probably going to put these 3 pieces of video that I've got together and see about getting them uploaded tonight. And we'll do this in several parts, because so far I think I've got about 30 minutes worth of video recorded just talking about where I've got to this point. And don't want to make the videos too long because people tend not to watch them. So thanks for watching, and if you like what I'm doing here and it helps you, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and share it with all your other Nova buddies. Appreciate it.